Hi folks, I'm the Bald Guy, and these are Bald Guy Basics. Got just a short video for you today. I was able to visit with my brother not so long ago, and my brother does leather work much better than I do. And I had him to make me some strop straps, a basic piece of leather that he put a grommet, an eye in each end. And he asked me what I wanted. I said, look, I just want a piece of leather that has an unfinished side. So you see this side is unfinished, a little more of a suede look, and then the finished side here. And what I do, if you sharpen anything, you don't have to be a professional knife maker, or which I am not. This is something you need. I think I've got less than $10 in this, plus or minus $10. Hutsuls, H-U-T-S-U-L-S. It is simply a wax compound, a buffing compound that equates to about a 3,000 grit. So it's a polishing compound. With this piece of leather, with my reinforced hole in the end, all I need to do is to place this, attach it to a workbench or something. You can use a nail, you can use a bolt. And if you've ever, yes, I once had hair. And I can remember back when I was a child going to the barber, and the barber had a long strop strap that he would sharpen his straight razor on. So basically this is the same thing. You know, it can be stored because you can roll it up. It takes up no space. Very easy to deal with, but it makes a very handy tool for sharpening kitchen knives. I use my stropping devices, not always this strap, but I use them to sharpen scissors, hunting knives, hobby knives, just about anything that cuts. So I'm going to make a quick demonstration with one of the knives I've made here, and maybe you'd be interested in making yourself a strop strap. And by the way, I've got the one I use, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more made. So if someone were to ask me about it, they might be able to get a Bald Guy strop strap. Let's see what this looks like. All right, I'm here down about waist level here, and I just took a bolt and attached it to my little workmate workbench. And it's as simple as that. And when you're done, you have a nice sharp edge. All right, here we are on the nice messy workbench. I've had some polishing I've been doing here. But if you look at this, this is a nice, really thick piece of leather. This is how I test my sharpness on just about any knife. It's easy to cut thinner things, but when I take this, and I can cut through this, and if you'll notice on the top of this, I actually use this as kind of a squeegee to spread some Gorilla Glue. So the top of this is really hard, and I'm able to cut through it cleanly. That's with one pass. I didn't even pull it back. So that makes a really nice sharp knife. Now, one of the things you'll notice with your knives, you'll get a sharper edge on a knife that is thinner. This knife is really thick, so I'm very pleased to be able to get this kind of an edge with pretty easy effort. I'll show you one more time, as I've done before, how I sharpen a knife. I bought this thing. This is a Smith's sharpening block that I got at Dick's Sporting Goods, and it has a coarse carbide set of blades there. Maybe see them a little better there. And then the fine blades. I don't use the fine ones. I use the coarse carbide blades, and that gives me the angle that I want on my knife. And then whether I use a stropping strap or my stropping block, I hone my edge with the strop. And by the way, this stropping block, which is so handy by the way, this stropping block will show you that green Hutsuls compound will turn black. And what you're seeing there, that black is a little bit of the metal that is being honed off. So that's how I get a sharp edge, and I know that my edge is sharp when I take a piece of leather and I can cut it easily. If you can see here, I made a pass with another knife, and guess what? It didn't go all the way through. I just go back and hone it some more. If honing doesn't help, I go back and reset my edge with this. So very inexpensive way to sharpen your knives and a very effective way as well.